It's your boy SI Rico back for another one. And hey, I did the little poll on IG, and hey, people want to see the review of the CX Racing intercooler kit. So let's jump right into it. Now, there's a lot of intercooler kits and intercoolers that you can buy over the market. That's on my CRX right now. You guys know I have Go Auto Works side piping, and I have Go Auto Works top charge pipe on my CRX, and the rest of the piping is all vibrant. In the cooler, it's vibrant, so it's all pieced together, to make just one beautiful, awesome kit for a CRX or any EF. But let's jump into this CX Racing review, because haven't seen one on YouTube once again. But yeah, so this is what it came with. This is the piping that goes to the turbocharger itself, and then it turns around. The other piping is in it's in the garage, but it turns, makes a 90, bam, then it goes another 90 to the intercooler. So we're gonna start off with the couplers. Couplers, pretty nice, pretty thick. We have 3 layers of reinforced, so it won't be collapsing under high boost. This is some pretty rugged stuff right here. I like that a lot. This is another coupler that I bought separately from this kit, because in front of the car I didn't want blue couplers showing. So I don't care about the bay because the bay have blue in it. So I was like, it's cool. And for some odd reason, this coupler didn't come like, the 90 that goes up into the bay. And, it didn't come with this, with the kit. That's odd. I was like, okay, so why not have a 90? Because without that 90, you cannot, connect. You can't connect. So that was odd right there. So I bought a 90, a black 90. I actually bought 2 black 90s because I may run another one on the other side of the intercooler. And as you guys can see, this look like, damn near factory. Primer, just like the valve cover. And I just put the CX Racing sticker on there. Looks dope. Kind of dirty from my hands. I literally just got off work. I work at Denso. Shout out Denso. And yeah, let's look at the piping quality. Like, the piping quality is on point. I don't know what these little brackets was for, but I chopped those off right here. Didn't need them. It was one bracket right here, and it was another one right here. I don't know what that was for. Probably like, to bolt to the chassis, but I didn't need them. So let me take this off real quick, this coupler, and you guys can see this fit. It was a fitting that was right here, that was out about like maybe that far out. I cut it off, and to block it off, the way what I did, I just put a plate in there, JB welded that bitch inside, and then put JB weld right here and just plugged it up, and it's completely sealed. Because I didn't need that port. I don't even know what that port was for. To be honest, I don't know at all. But yeah, it's plugged up. Don't leak whatsoever, so that's cool. Now, I know a lot of people like to just see names on intercoolers, right? And just be like, oh, you know what? Like, it's the best. Like, you got Sheepy, you got, I didn't been through it all on IG, Facebook. I didn't have words with Sheepy fabricators. A lot of people just they see a name and just automatically think it's the best. Like, no, like, the last thing you want on an intercooler is square end tanks when you're running a backdoor setup. You do not want square end tanks on a backdoor setup at all. It will create hot spots. And at the time, me and I guess somebody notified one of Sheepy welders that Wealth intercooler, and me and him got into it. You know, what you know about he was like, what you know about intercoolers and fabricating? I was like, bro, like, I don't need to know about fabricating, but I know that square end tanks create hot spots. And me and him got into it. They blocked me like some bitches or whatever. But yeah, it was whatever. You know, it was cool. But let's get into the Cxracing intercooler. Now this is the intercooler right here. It's like, I'll say maybe like three inches. Yeah, maybe like 3.5 inches thick. Let me see, do I have a ruler? I don't have a ruler right now to measure it though, but as you guys can see, it's pretty damn thick, like for real. And this right here, this type of intercooler is a bar and plate design. And some intercooler kits come with tube and fin. Tube and fin is super trash. You do not want a tube and fin intercooler. They heat soak really bad. You want a bar and plate. And what separate, you know, you can run intercoolers. Take intercooler names like Sheepy, even Go Auto Works. The standard across the board just for good intercoolers is bar and plate, just like this. So when this kit came and I seen it was a bar and plate, just like my Vibrant intercooler, some intercoolers can have denser fans for better cooling, and you know that can separate a lot of the top end from the shitty intercoolers. And also, as you guys can see, in the inside right here, they're flat, just like this. Now, when you come to like the big top dogs, we ain't talking about no Sheepy shit. We ain't talking, you know, even though Sheepy make good products, I'm not bashing Sheepy whatsoever. I would love to run, I would run anything Sheepy, you know, turbo, manifold wise, and you know, I just wouldn't run none of the intercoolers. But anyway, yeah, when it comes to intercoolers, the sides right here, as you guys can see, in the inside, it was flat, just like the front. On real high-end intercoolers, this right here, this gap would be round, not flat. Round like this. So in between these gaps would be round to promote airflow separation between the fins like this that goes between the tubes, instead of just hitting a flat wall and fighting over the little flat spots. High-end intercoolers like Gretty, Trust, they have round, like a round little outside divots right here to promote the charged air to go through the intercooler a lot better. They're not flat like this. And look up, you can look up Sheepy, look up Go Auto Works, look up any high-end intercoolers, and they're going to be just like this. Guarantee. But as far as, you know, weld quality, it's on point. Super on point. I scratched this up because I'm going to end up painting this black right here. But this did not come. This is all polished. Thick, really thick casting right here. You won't cast end tanks. Cast end tanks are the best. Unless you have something like all-in fab that's creating, you know, one-off end tanks that's round. And also, too, there are some intercoolers that's just so tall and so thick. They put splitters in the runners to promote better cooling. So it'll be like a splitter that's right here and then goes up and ends like right here. So the air will come in, split, and go to the top of the intercooler and at the bottom also. Not just, you know, happen to fill the intercooler up or just happen to just be going through about like right here and then force out. And you have like maybe a couple of more fins that's not even being used. Some people will be like, the intercooler fills up. It's possible for air to travel so fast through an intercooler, some of the fins is not even being used properly. And also, it's creating hot spots. Now, check this out. Let's say we're running a backdoor intake, right? I covered this a little bit on intakes on one of my old videos about about hot spots. So let's just say you have a square intake, right? It'll come out about like right here, and then the piping will come right here, just like this, to the intake. Air will come out the turbocharger, right? Compressed, come through, hit this hard 90, a flat wall, then have to force back over here through the intercooler, and so on and so forth. This area, this wall that is hidden, that's right here, is just getting really, really, really hot. And it will cause your intercooler to, what's that word? Heat. Yeah, it will cause your intercooler to heat soak. And that's what you don't want. That's why if you look at any high-end drag car now, they're starting to run round intakes. Round. Look at Speed Factory car. Look at any car that's most likely in the 8s. Drag races. Or any high-end track car. They have round intakes. They do not run square intakes. And now, sure, there's people running square intakes and making a lot of power. But if you can compare them side by side under a thermoscope, you will see the round intakes completely outperform square intakes. Trust me. Look it up. Look up the tests. Google the shit. The info is out there. I done had people argue with me about this years ago on Facebook. It was just ridiculous. And I'm like, these people have fast ass cars and don't know this. It's ridiculous. I'm arguing with fabricators that fab up intercoolers and they don't know this. It's mind blowing. Now, you don't always have to buy, shit. This Cxracing intercooler right here is bar and plate, just like Sheepy. Sheepy use bar and plate design too. And they have shitty square intakes. But you got your brand loyalties, if that's not even a word. If that's even a word, but the people that's loyal to a certain brand, no, if it got Sheepy on it, it's just ultimate. No, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, for real. I done had talks with AEM. Like, when I buy products, like name brand products for a car, like, I actually talk to the people and be like, why should I buy your product? What makes me, what do your product do for me that you think I should use it? Like, let me know why I should use it. I had talks with AEM, Golden Eagle, like a lot of people. Sheepy, they got butthurt and blocked me on Instagram. Like, man, even OCD. I think it's OCD. The people that make the fake ass HKS T51R compressor housings. That shit is so lame. But OCD Works. Yeah, that's the name of the company. OCD Works. Yeah, they took HKS design, took their design, and start machining people compressor housings to sound like a HKS T51R. Like, just totally jack their design. Like, that's fucked up how people do that. Like, it's ridiculous. But if I was HKS, I would have sued the fuck out of OCD Works. But yeah. But this is just a little overview, To be honest, you guys can buy, man, the piping is like, let's see the thickness of the piping. Look, piping is on point, like, thickness, baby. Thickness, I'm sorry, like, just as good as probably anything else in the industry. Like, how much thicker do you want intercooler piping? I'm pretty sure this shit can, without the couplers blowing off, I'm pretty sure it can support easily into the 800 horsepower range. Easy. And I don't know what this intercooler is rated at, but this is bigger than my intercooler, and it's still bar and plate, just like Vibrant. And I think it's actually a little bit thicker than the intercooler that's on my car now. It's most definitely longer, for sure. And Vibrant got my intercooler rated at 360 horsepower. So you compare mine to this one, this easily can support probably 400 or 500 horsepower with ease. Like, and the piping size is 2.5 piping. Love it. Real, and it's pretty damn heavy too. There's not no light stuff. Really good stuff. I recommend Cxracing intercooler kit for sure. Like, most definitely. But the only thing that's kind of iffy with me is the blow-off valve. We have not tested the blow-off valve, and this is the blow-off valve it came with. A Grady Type S replica. BOV. I will be using this, most definitely. We will be boosting like, I'll say maybe 15 pounds on that turbo right there. And I opened this, went over it. Diaphragm is nice, real good. Yeah, I didn't really, besides like the finish, like, yeah, I didn't see no flaws in this at all. Like, whatsoever. It was nice inside. Real nice. Matter of fact, do I have the Allen key? You know what? For my subs, let's open it up, because I know you guys would like to see the inside. So, you know what? Let's do that. I so completely didn't tighten these. There's so much stuff I just gotta, like, when I'm done with putting my car together, like, I gotta make sure I go over like so many bolts, because I already know some stuff gonna be loose. Like, I gotta go over my head, that's completely loose. I got the valves out of that, because I'm buying new valves for it too. Some of the valves wasn't sealing, like basically some of the valves was bent. So yeah, we buying new valves for that, and dual Brian Crower single valve springs, not dual but single. So yeah, we will have a good valve trans in there for sure to be able to rev a little bit better, baby. All right, get this last one out. Come on, baby, come on. Damn, I was coming home from work and I hit the corner and seen a badass white girl in a Grand National. I was like, damn, like I gotta find out who that is. Like, shit, man. Like, Grand National was dope as fuck too. But yeah, this is the inside. We got two springs. This one right, the bigger one feels a little bit harder than the soft one. I mean, than the smaller one, but yeah. And this is the diaphragm right here. Diaphragm look cool, like look, look straight. This is the inside. I mean, shaped exactly like a real Gritty. You can see the quality. Quality is not bad at all. Like, damn, this is crazy. I know Gritty, the real Gritty BOVs, they use this material, but it's black, just like the AEM diaphragms. And this diaphragm right here, I know a couple of other high-end companies use these right here. So they all use the same material. Like the material's all the same. It's just some's black and some's like this peach color right here. But yeah, the quality is nice. The O-ring, really good solid O-ring right here. Yeah, it's like a little divot that's in here. But yeah, man, the quality, no sticking whatsoever. See the quality right here. To me, on my opinion right here, I ain't feeling all this bull crap right here. That look crappy though, but you know, which that don't mean anything. The springs sits down in there, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, overall, where it counts, like look at the quality. The quality is I gotta say on point. Let me see the shaft play. Any slop? No slop at all, baby. Like damn. No slop at all. That's crazy though. They stepping a game up with these no name kits. I mean, well, this no name blow valve. And I heard the sound of these too. They sound really close to a real HKS. I mean, I keep wanting to say HKS, but to a Grady Type S. They sound really nice. I'm gonna end up hitting this with some easy off heavy duty because I want to take this purple off, and I'm gonna end up maybe polishing this or painting this, like maybe the same color as the piping or whatever. But this purple gotta go. Cannot be in the bait at all. But and here's a little cap right here. But the quality is nice. We can see inside the housing. Man, it's good enough for me, baby. I don't like the shininess though. You know, I get this anodized or something, but oh yeah, I may even paint the housing too. Now that I gotta just tape the top, tape everything off, and just paint it. But yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Matter of fact, I am gonna do that. Big ups to CX Racing. You know, couplers is nice, intercooler is on point, piping on point. And do I recommend CX Racing intercooler kit? Most definitely. But I'm finna take a shower. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope y'all like that 1970 El Camino by my boy Mike. That's my neighbor. It's so nice. Can't wait for the updates on that. And yeah, this your boy SI Rico. Rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.